Hello everyone and welcome to The Map, our first episode of the 2016 season.
Yeah, look mate, obviously disappointing. We played it down every time you asked me last year, which was exactly how we approached it. So finally to get there and put ourselves in a position to sort of to be in there and on the last day, obviously that's an experience in itself. If we didn't get any experience out of it, then that's disappointing. So a lot of people say you'll lose one to win one, be in one to win one. So we sort of went with that mentality over the pre-season, improved ourselves.
Now, plenty happening in the off-season, as we mentioned. You guys have just come from the Royal Hobart Hospital where you've looked after some sick kids. Kane, you've driven that. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, look, it was just an opportunity around promotion of our TSL players. That our players have a role other than just playing footy, and that's to invest in the community. And you know, this time of year, along with Christmas, it's a time for friends, family, good food, a few Easter eggs here and there. But you know, this week we saw an opportunity to get our TSL captains here in the south down to the children's ward at the Royal Hobart Hospital to hand out some Easter eggs and a footy and you know, put some smiles on some kids' faces who, you know, are going through a bit of a rough trot. So AC was there and all the TSL captains as well. Yeah, it's a chance for our clubs to realise their role in the community too. So making sure that we create awareness around this sort of stuff. So yesterday there was an ambassador program that all the clubs have a Speak Up Stay Chatty ambassador, which is a fantastic initiative. And I think, yeah, going forward it's a really good sport.
We caught up with Mitch McPherson. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, so we did it last year for the first time. It was pretty at late notice that we did it last year, so had plenty of time to organise it for this year. And it's just a great way to acknowledge our partnership with AFL Tas and gain some further awareness throughout all the clubs. You know, some sides are wearing socks. A little bit of money will be raised, and we'll certainly have an appearance at the Southern Games as well.
I mean, we're not going to hold back a player that wants to go and better his football experience, in the hope that, you know, one day he comes back and adds to our program here in Tassie and here at the Demons. So, along with Dwayne Boson and Brad Joseph up forward, we've lost a key chunk of our forward line, but what that does is it creates unpredictability around how we go forward and not only to the opposition but also to us. We're not focused on kicking to Julian DeBoz all the time. So, yeah.
Looking forward to the big Good Friday clash. We spoke to two of the boys at the hospital a little earlier today, Tim Peterson and Hugh Williams.
So, Timmy, Royal Hobart Hospital, how was the feel up there with the kids?
Yeah, really positive, mate. I think they really enjoyed having us along, and I think we really enjoyed it as well, so it works both ways.
Yeah, preparation for you and your family stuff. Did you get any tips up there? Or
yeah, we're 6 weeks away from having our first little boy, so yeah, it's good to get a feel for the hospital. I'm sure I'm going to be spending a bit of time there soon.
Nice. And round one this week, home of footy, North Hobart Oval against the Demons. How are you shaping up?
Yeah, it should be a cracker. Weather's supposed to be good, nice ground, should be a big crowd hopefully.
The hospital, how did you go up there, mate?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see some kids happier when we left than when we first saw them, so it's good.
Nice.
Hugh Williams and Tim Peterson there from Hobart City and the Tigers. Alluded to it before, but we're going to go to the big man himself now, Gary Bull Baker, who has given us his tips for this round, and there might be a few that surprise you.
Rightio, here we are at the world famous Rockwall Bar and Grill with the big Bull Baker.
Well, what a game this is going to be. The unknown Bernie, they're tipped to win the flag this year. I don't think that you'd be happy with that, but anyway, it's great to be the underdog. Devonport, they've recruited young John Richmond's young boy. What a great pickup he'll be, young Ben. I'm going for Devonport in a turn-up.
So there it is, Bull Baker's tip for round one of the 2016 TSL season.
There he is, the great man Gary Bull Baker, who we'll hopefully hear from every week with his tips for the round of TSL. Boys, that's it. That's the Map first episode done and dusted. All the best to your teams over the weekend.
Fantastic, mate. Exciting. More access to TSL footy, the better. So look forward to being here every week with you, mate, and obviously pumping local footy, not only just the TSL, but SFL and Oz guys, NTWFL. So look, more local footy we see, the better.
Okay, anything to add?
Yeah, no, look, just a fantastic opportunity to get the TSL on the map, if you like, and you know, create an opportunity for people to come and watch the footy and get engaged.
That's it from all of us here at the Place to Stand. Actually came before we go. It's unusual to see you in here with your top on.
Yeah, that's another stitch up, Brent. You know, a few people saw me running around last night bashing a few people, but no, look, it's I have a top on tonight.
Had the lights changed, I heard.
Had the lights changed?
Yeah, had the lights changed. Bit of a tan.
Yeah.
That is the map for this week. Round 1, of course, of the TSL. We'll be back next week to wrap up the first round and preview round 2. See you then.